And that one is inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Check swing, called strike. That one inside. 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Carpenter puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Arenado stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Arenado tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. And he boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. There's a strike. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. On the ground, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
So digging in, Colt Keith, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
That one is absolutely belted. Garcia really on his horse for this one. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Perez stands in now and watches strike one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Save! In comes the run from second. It's 4-1. Here's the back at Comerica Park. Now the left fielder, J.C. Esquera.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
First offering, and it just misses. Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand hitter waits. Hard hit, right side. 1 up, 1 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Ripped on the ground to second. Now only 1 out remaining.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And that one sliced foul. And takes low for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Vest is just 1 strike away. Pitch misses. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled. First pitch coming your way next. David Peralta at the plate.
For the Yankees. Left fielder, David Peralta.
Not even close there. And we're underway in Detroit. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's the strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Next pitch is outside.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Andy Ibanez, and he'll be the injury. Replacement taking over at third. Now snap throw to first. Cabrera dives back in safely. Here is Aaron Judge. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
And
Inside,
ball one to Judge. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Misses, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Javier Baez, 0-1. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. And he'll pull into second safely.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
So now 1-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on a wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's Riley Green, 0 for 4 in the win last night. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. And the pitch. That one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Ball 3.
In the dirt. Blocked. Well done behind the pitch. Swung on. Belted. That's going back. Back some more. One runs in. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. In to score from first, and they take a 2-run lead.
Taking a bit of a chance swinging at that 3-0 pitch, but nobody is questioning it after multiple runs come home to score on the play. Now standing on second with the double and feeling really good about it.
And that one finds its way through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that's outside. Ball 1. Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feet. There's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That misses the zone, and the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. New inning getting started, and here comes Bellinger. Skubal back to work. Right side, Keith. Whips it to first, and Bellinger is out. Here's Nolan Arenado. And a foul ball. Arenado, multi-time All-Star, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. 1 down, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Green puts it away for the out. 2 down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. They get the out. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Ibanez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. And another ball.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. And they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Jake Rogers. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Two down, base is empty. Now a chance for Parker Meadows. Swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. Passes third. He wants it all. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends. Back here in Detroit, top half of the third inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He sends it out of here. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed. That one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Now here is Adolis Garcia. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch. Adam Ford.
Peralta, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Cabrera in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Checked his swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. Did not go. Swings and misses. Now 2-1.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So here's by. As now. Pitch is in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. Hit on the ground to short. Cabrera. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-2 to count. Line drive. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Out of here. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
All over that one right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Now it's going to be Spencer Torkelson. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And there's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Ripped into right field, base hit. Coming home, the throw in, and he's out. Here's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Swing and a base hit. And now 2 aboard. And up next for Detroit, Andy Ibanez. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Coming around third is Torkelson. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Here comes the skipper. New pitcher for the Yankees, number 31.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Rogers started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. Off the mark there. And the count's full. And that'll load the bases.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation. But maybe a
base hit. 1 run is in. Tag, and he's out at the plate. That'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Just missed.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Outside.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Judge waits. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Ball 1 there. one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Torkelson steps on the bag. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Baez. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. J.C. Esquera coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the.
First base.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Skubal back to work. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And in one hops the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Man at second. And that is out of play.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's down and away.
2-2.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Arenado stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Meadows. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put, and there are 2 outs. So, man aboard. Now it's the DH. Adolis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't. even recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's out to center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. In the air, left field. Makes the grab, 1 down. And next up for the Tigers, Andy Ibanez. And that misses. 1-0. Ibanez, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. Ibanez leads off first with 1 away. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. And next to hit for Detroit, Parker Meadows. Line drive. There's 1 out. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over. Back at Comerica Park. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. He was late there, strike 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Green sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Judge tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. That one not close. Now 2-2.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there. And we're back. Bellinger up to hit. Has grounded out a couple of times. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shift.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2.
Number 64, Kyle Finnegan.
1-0.
This one in the dirt.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, right to the backstop. Bellinger into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Out to center. Meadows settles under it. Corrals it. And there's one down. So a man aboard. Here's Ketel Marte. Fought off foul. Man at second. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. They get the out on Marte.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Two outs. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Three. You're out. That's ball 4.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Designated hitter, Adolis Garcia.
Finnegan back to work. Finnegan, a 6'2" righty, 33 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Carpenter raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's the left fielder, David Peralta. 0 for 3. In this one. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one ripped. Green on the run. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Upstairs.
The count's full.
Swing and a ball line to center. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Oswaldo Cabrera, 1 for 3. Hit on the ground to the right side. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. This game's a bit of a blow.
Now pitching.
It's Aaron Judge now. And Judge spoils that one. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Now at the plate, J.C. Esquera.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2 now. The Tigers up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Here comes Cody Bellinger. That's in for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Yankees down to their final strike. And he grounds one back up the middle. On to first. Ball game. And the Tigers slug their way to a win in this one. 9-3 your final here in this one.